everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about all things clean beauty. I am doing this makeup look here for you, and it is 100% clean beauty except for one product that went awry and I had to switch at the very end, but you know, wait and see what that is. I have done 2 full face tutorials using clean beauty in the past. I will link both of those down below. A lot of amazing beauty products exist in the clean beauty sphere, and I absolutely love trying them. I think they're beautiful. The packaging all across the board is always just so stunning, and it's been highly requested from you guys, so I am doing a third here, full face of clean beauty, some really exciting new brands that I'm testing out. And I originally planned to do a full face of RMS, but there were just a couple other products that I wanted to toss into the mix to spice it up a bit and that I was excited to try. So there's a lot of amazing products here. Let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite brands and products are in the clean beauty space. I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. I'm a huge fan of how this makeup look turned out. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, please do just keep on watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Let us get on to the tutorial. Cue the transition. So to start off, I picked up this, I assume it's new, I had never seen it before, but it is the Ilia Liquid Light Serum Highlighter. I personally think that Ilia has some of the most beautiful packaging in the clean beauty sphere, but like in beauty in general. And it just looks so stunning. This is the shade Nova. I'm gonna take a few pumps of this. And it says to put it on before foundation or mix in, kind of whatever you feel. I'm gonna focus it on the areas where I want a little bit of shimmer, so like the high points, because that is intense indeed. Yeah, I might do a little, I just want to put a little bit here like this, and then maybe I'll mix it into the foundation too, but right away, putting that on my pores. My pores here are really, really big, and it's definitely highlighting that, so I probably should have avoided that general area right there. It's got like full chunky glitter, full on glitter chunks. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on my hands, but they are glittering to the galaxies. So maybe we'll keep that as a mix-in. So I'm gonna hold on to that. I might mix it into the next thing, which I actually went to the Goop market. They opened up a Goop store. It's a pop-up shop in Toronto, and they're only there until, I believe the date was September 22nd. I went to check it out. Everything is $1 million, so I didn't buy anything. Their home stuff and the clothing is like so stunning, but everything is like really, really pricey. But I did pick up one thing. This is the Beauty Counter Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation, and I have used Beauty Counter before, mainly just their eyebrow gel, the clear eyebrow gel, but I didn't realize that Goop carried it, and I also never realized how cute the packaging was. A hydrating foundation. This is everything I want and more, so I thought I would pick it up and try it out. I got the shade Sand. This is the foundation here, and maybe I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's dark. God, why am I so bad at swatching and color matching? Okay, I'm gonna put 1 pump of that Ilia shimmer bit in there and just mix it together. My God, it's so much darker, but actually that Ilia helped it a little bit. Oh my God. We're about to turn orange, folks. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit. I'm gonna try and do like some natural action, really channel my inner Katie Jane Hughes and, you know, now Gucci Westman, and just try and do a light layer as I need it. It actually blended out pretty nicely. It's not looking too orange in my mirror. I'm using the Westman Atelier brush just because I'm trying to, you know, do as the makeup artists do. This is beautiful. My skin looks so healthy and glowy, and it's very light coverage. And this is blending in really nicely with the hands too, actually. I'm gonna take a little bit on my nose, just around these areas. And then I'm just gonna pat with my finger around my nose, because whenever I use a brush, I feel like there's always a little bit of a stroke action left behind. So I just want to pat those away. Make sure it's looking all sleek and smooth. And I'm actually just going to take this down my neck as well, because we did do a hint deeper, and my shoulders have a nice little tan, but my neck is perma white as usual. So I'm just taking a little bit down there. I was actually watching the Khloe Kardashian little Vogue beauty video, and it was so cute, and True was so cute. And she was like, oh, I always put my foundation all the way down my chest. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that too. So for the rest of the face, except for the eyeshadow, I had fully intended on doing a full face of RMS Beauty, which I've mainly done, but I wanted to pick up a couple of other things that I had, you know, found and wanted to test out. The foundation looks beautiful, honestly. Very, very light coverage, but really nice. So the rest of this plus an eyeshadow palette, it's going to be RMS. I had a lot of requests from you guys to do a full face of RMS, and a lot of these products I've used before in some capacity, but I picked up a few new ones to test out. So I'm going to start with the Uncover Up concealer. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's completely battered. I have used this so much. And what's really cool with this concealer is, I mean, I use it as a concealer, but what's cool is you can kind of mix it in with any mixing medium and create your own like tinted moisturizer or foundation with the coverage that you need. So I'm just taking this same brush and I'm just dipping it in there. So you can like, if you have one of those little mixing palettes, you can scoop some of this pigment out. And you can mix it in with whatever you want. If you want something more hydrating, you could mix it in with like a serum or some kind of like hydrating primer or base, or you could mix it in with this Ilia liquid light if you wanted something really, really intensely highlighty. So it's kind of a cool multi-use product. You can use it as you want. I really like to use it as a concealer. It's very similar to the Glossier Stretch Concealer in Finish, I've found. Really great for dry skin. It's very hydrating. It doesn't settle into any of my fine lines or anything. It is a light concealer, so I wouldn't reach for this if I was having like a particularly bad breakout. This is definitely a lighter concealer that I like to use when I'm having a better skin day. It's really good for just concealing the redness, and I just brightened up under my eyes there. And I find it works best with a finger. I find that when I use a beauty sponge, it kind of soaks up all the product. And if I just use a brush, you know, there's a little bit of those streaks left behind. So I just like to apply some with a brush, and then I pat it out with my finger and make sure that it's all nice and smooth. I have this in the shade 22, by the way, and I just love to blend that in. It's one of my favorite products from RMS, and it's something that I always have in my collection. I reach for it a lot. I just think that actually this combination has made just such a lovely little base. I'm gonna leave that to soak in a little bit, see how the Beauty Counter Tint Skin settles in, and then I did pick up the RMS Beauty translucent powder. This is the Tinted Un Powder, and I have not tried that before, so I'm excited. Oh, it comes with a poof. That's so cute. How nice. I'll try that in a bit, but I'm gonna let this makeup settle in and just see where we need the powder later on. And I'm also going to be using a lot more cream products here, so I want to see how those work first, and then we can set everything in after. So I have used the Living Luminizer a ton. I always have it in my collection. I actually picked up this little palette. This is the Signature Set Mod Collection. They have a few of these. They have a luminizing quad as well with all 4 of their Living Luminizers, but I was really excited to try this one because it has the highlighters, it has a master mixer, and 2 of the lip to cheeks and a lip balm. So I thought this was a really good way to test out some of the products from RMS if you'd never tried anything. I've never used this lip balm. Let's put that on. I'm mainly not going to be using this, but I wanted to pick it up to have it, honestly, and to also show you guys that it exists, because I think it's a really great way to be able to test those out. So I'm going to take a little bit of this bronze and a little bit of the Living Luminizer and just place that on the high points. It's such a good cream highlight, this one. And that lip balm feels amazing. It also tastes amazing. I feel like we're pretty glowy from that Ilia liquid highlight, honestly, but I always love to go on the tops of the cheeks. Anyway, this is a beautiful, natural looking cream product if you guys are looking for something that's not too intense and something that's also really easy to blend in. Like, you really don't have to work to blend this product into the skin, which I really appreciate. Just applying that as I need it. Those are beautiful. I'm going to set that aside for now because there's a few other products I wanted to try, but I thought that was a really great way to use some of the products. 2 products I've never used from RMS before are their Contour and Bronze products. These 2 here. There's the Contour Bronzer and the Buriti Bronzer. Now, when I open these up, I don't really see much of a difference. if I'm completely honest. Like the contour bronze is smaller. It's a smaller package, which I just noticed now. But the Buriti bronzer looks darker and more cool toned. So I feel like you definitely don't need both. They look pretty similar. And if anything, the Buriti bronzer looks more like a contour, in my opinion anyway. So let's try the contour bronze and then we'll go over with the Buriti bronzer after. I'm gonna have my MAC 188 brush on hand right now, but I'm just gonna warm this up in the pot here and apply it where I want it on the cheeks. It's a nice color. Oh, in the camera, I'm like, okay, I can see that. And then in person, it looks like I just totally rubbed it away. It's very light, very, very light. But these products are so creamy. They blend out so easily. Okay, I take back what I said. It looks so shimmery in the pot, but it actually has a really nice normal contour shadow effect once it's actually applied. I'm gonna try dipping my brush directly in. Ooh, that looks really nice. It's very light, very, very light. I should hop on this train a little bit more in my life. I'm gonna take some of that just on the top of my forehead, blend it out. And I'm pretty much gonna, you know, do the exact same thing with the Buriti bronzer after and just go over top. This is shimmery. It's so interesting. When I put that on my forehead, it's like a line of shimmer. I'm like, how is that contour? But here it looked so shadowy. Oh God, that looks so weird. Okay, well, honestly, it looks fine. It looks fine. I do think these are odd little products. I think they're not my choice of like a cream bronzer. Let's try the Buriti bronzer. I'm actually gonna switch over to my Westman Atelier blender brush and just dip into this here because this is what she uses for cream products. So I'm just gonna, oh yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna do the little horizontal action across my face. That's pretty. This brush is so soft. I feel like it just makes everything glide so nicely over top. I'm gonna try fixing what we did up here a little bit. I'm just gonna blend that out a little. Cool. Those are the bronzers. Honestly, they're not my favorite cream bronzers. Out of the two, I think I would get the Buriti bronzer because it's a little bit more matte. It doesn't have as much shimmer in it as the contour bronzer, which is odd to me. And you can kind of use it as a 2-in-1. But they're very, very light. Very light indeed. Now I'm going to try the Lip to Cheek in the shade Modest. This is their cream blush here, and I'm going to use it on my cheeks as well as my lips. So I'm gonna take this little brush and just put that into the center of the cheeks here. Ooh. That's a really nice color. I can't remember who I saw using this. I saw it recently and I was like, oh, the shade Modest, that is what I must get. That's really pretty. That's a very, very natural flush. Yeah, pop some of this on the lips. Whoa, it looks so much more peachy on the lips. I thought it was pulling quite pink on my cheeks. But on the lips, it's like really, really nice and peachy. How pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go dip back into the Uncover Up. And I'm just gonna kind of reapply some where I feel like I rubbed I rubbed a bit of the concealer off as I was blending in all of those other creamy things. So I'm just gonna pat a little bit more here to tone down that red a little bit. And now I'm gonna go in with a bit of the powder. This is the RMS Un Powder, and I'm gonna powder a little bit in the center of my skin, center of my face, and also on the eyelids. Okay, and now that we've powdered, I wanted to go over top with the powder highlight. This is the Luminizing Powder from RMS Beauty. It looks stunning and it's huge. In comparison to all of their other products, I found this one so oddly large, but it looks gorgeous. Great mirror too. We'll just layer up those highlights. Okay. Very, very nice indeed. It's a little bit more subdued. It's not as bright. It's not quite like a champagne. It's a little bit deeper than a typical champagne highlight, which is very nice for the summertime. Okay, I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit, and I'll be back with you guys after. All right, eyebrows are on. So brows, making us pop all over the place. Let's move on to eyeshadow. I'm really excited about this palette. I've seen this brand bop around. They actually sent this to me, and it's a new clean beauty brand. It's sold at Sephora. It's Aether Beauty, and this is their Summer Solstice palette, which honestly, in the clean beauty space, I feel like it's similar to drugstore in the sense that you don't see too much variation in the colors, but I think they did such a beautiful job with this palette. It's like warm tone dreams. They have a few others as well. And we have removed the mirror and magnets inside to be more sustainable. I'm really excited to try this. I swatched a few of them before, but I've never played with this, so here we are. Let's do a little eyeshadow look. Okay, so let's dip in. I'm gonna start with this shade here. I'm gonna put that down as a little like setting in slash transition shade. I need a closer up mirror here. Okay, and then I'm gonna dip into this slightly deeper one here, this little brown. And I'm just placing the most product right on the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm just gonna take that same shadow and wrap it around, really loosely blending it in there. Next, I'm gonna dip into this pinky shimmery shade here. I'm gonna place that almost in the center of the lid. Wow, it's so creamy. It blends out so nicely. I'm just gonna diffuse it a little bit. Like, I don't wanna put it across the whole lid. I kinda just wanna place it right in the center there. And then I'm gonna take this deeper kind of reddy brown, and I'm gonna layer that on top of that shade on the furthest outermost corner here. Just deepening up that outer edge. And then once I've placed like the bulk of the product, then I just loosely go on and blend that out into the crease. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of this deep purple here. The tiniest little bit. Just press that right on the outer bit. And then taking another brush and just blending that out. And then finally, I'm gonna take this gold, this lovely gold here. Place that right on the intersection of the lid where we have not placed any other shadow. Right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I might actually take a little bit of that just right here on the lower lash line as well, kind of like a dipped in gold effect on the eye. That's kind of cool. And we already highlighted the inner corner as well, so I'm just not gonna touch there. I'm just putting it right here. It's so pigmented. It's so creamy and pigmented. Wow, wow, wow. I might actually take a little bit of this more shimmery pink, and just to reinvigorate that color in the center, I'm just gonna pop that right on top. I really like this little effect here. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of that dark purple, and I'm just using a small little pointy detail brush, and I'm just so lightly, so lightly putting that onto the lash line. I don't want to create a line or anything, but I just want to add a little bit of depth right along the lashes. Cool! Okay, that is the palette. I think the colors in here are stunning, and I love how they all kind of layer together. I'm actually looking, I think I need, ooh, hold on, hold that thought. I need a little bit more gold right here. There we go. This side looked a little bit more, it looked a little bit more golden than the other, but I love how these all layer together. It's very sunsetty. I dig it, I dig it. Beautiful palette. Let's move on to mascara. This is the RMS mascara. V mascara. It is the most thin, luscious little packaging that I've ever seen for mascara. I'm really excited to try it. It smells interesting. Interesting little scent. I really like this wand. It's the nice, soft, fluffy wand that I love. It's it's really not doing much for my lashes. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm not able to like coat the ends. Like, this is a very, very natural looking mascara. So far I haven't been too much of a fan of any of the clean beauty mascaras that I've tried. If you guys have a favorite, definitely let me know. I've tried a few now over the course of my little clean beauty full face series. But this one is not, it's not doing it for me. I feel like I'm not getting anything on my lashes. So I'm just gonna finish the look with an alternative mascara and really pump some volume up there. All right, and that is the finished look. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. That is the full face using Clean Beauty. A lot of new products here. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on how I get on with the base products. You guys already know I love the RMS Uncover Up Concealer. I think it's stunning. That powder was really nice. I feel like I'm set in. I don't look too oily, but the intense like highlight and dewiness has stayed. I think like even looking at my fingers after the fact, all of these glitter particles have been completely etched into my fingers. So this Ilia Liquid Light Serum Highlighter, we'll keep that for spot highlighting or mixing in very small amounts to the base products, because all together it was just too much kind of chunky glitter for me. But for a mixing in highlighter, I think it's beautiful. I wouldn't use it alone on my face. That's kind of my thought on that. Again, I have used the kind of like cream products from RMS Beauty, the living luminizers and whatnot, for so long. I love them all. I think they're fantastic, and I love that they're bringing out palettes. I think that's great. The bronzers, the contour, were a no for me. I think that for the price, you don't really get much from this, and it was also super shimmery, like the contour bronze. I'm like, that is sparkle. That is sparkle. There's a lot of other cream bronzers that I have tried in the past that I would say work better on top of that. The eyeshadow palette, absolutely beautiful. I think this made such a gorgeous little sunset looking eye. And then the mascara was a bust. That was a bust. I'm sorry, I did divert from the Clean Beauty life to use normal mascara. But if you guys have any favorites, definitely let me know in the comments down below. That one didn't do much for me. I did cheat. I cheated, and I'm sorry. But this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know all of your thoughts down there and some of your favorite clean beauty brands and products, things that you'd think I would love and that I should try. And let me know what you guys are going to try and all your thoughts on the clean beauty realm, all that good stuff. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much, as always, you guys, for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!